Hey guys, how are you doing today? I am bringing you the fall book tag. Yay! No, it is not really cold here. Actually, it's probably in the 80s and I'm burning up. But you know what? I'm rocking it and I'm gonna do it anyway because I love you guys and I needed the aesthetic of it's fall. And if I have all this stuff on, then maybe the cold weather will come faster. Right? Right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. See? He knows I'm right. So, without further ado, let me bring you the fall book tag. I'm super excited. Rain. Pick a book that makes you cry every time you read it. That would have to be Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbitt. Oh my goodness. That book just, it likes to just like pick at your feels and like stab you in the heart. Puddle. Pick a book where the world is underwater or mostly around water. I don't think I have a book that is like that. I can't think of any off the top of my head, and so I don't think I have an answer for that. Rain boots. Pick a book with a character with a damned soul. Like the soul of a boot, but then soul as in like their essence. Punny. That would have to be Asher from the Anita Blake series. He's just so emo, and he's just like, everything's just, ugh, and sad, and just, yeah. It would have to be Asher. Umbrella. Pick a book that was big and comforting. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. That is my, I'm trying to look, it's up here somewhere, yeah. This book is my favorite out of all of the Harry Potter books. Harry gets family, okay? Like, that's big. So, yes, comforting, and I love it. Sorry, Hedwig. Ah. Hedwig. All right. Rainy Day Movie. Pick a book that was turned into a movie that you love to watch on rainy days. Practical Magic. Now, this book is nothing like the movie. My mom actually had me watch the movie when I was a kid, and it became my absolute favorite movie of all time. And then she was like, oh, by the way, it's a book. And I read the book, and I don't know, the movie was nothing like the book, and I'm happy about that. Because the book was just, it wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't like it. It just wasn't, I don't know. It was a lot more dark and depressing than I anticipated or wanted it to be. So I wasn't happy. But the movie is amazing. The next one is Coffee. Pick a book you couldn't get enough of the hot and steamy romance. Okay, this would have to be Janet Ivanovich Stephanie Plum series. The tension between Ranger and Stephanie Plum. Like, seriously. I could cut it with a butter knife. Just get to it already, all right? Poncho. Pick a book with a main character that has an amazing best friend. So I'm going to say this series twice, but I love this series. It's a Magical Cat series by Sophie Kelly. I love Kathleen's best friend, Maggie. She is in charge of the sort of like artists' housing and like all of that. She's an amazing artist, and she does absolutely everything that she can for Kathleen in the books. And she tells it like it is, and I really appreciate best friends that just are short and to the point and that are honest. I recently had met an amazing person that's like that, and she's just, I love having her as a friend, and she really reminds me of Maggie. And Natalie, you know I'm talking about you. Let's see, Gutters. Pick a movie where the world is dirty and grimy in the way that you would imagine it. And I would have to go with Sherlock Holmes. It's based in England, and I've been to England. I spent a week there, and it was just a lot of the streets were grimy and wet, and there was just all different kinds of things going on, and that just, every time I read Sherlock Holmes, that's what I picture. Like sort of like a grimy, just like right to it kind of place. Cuddle Pet. Pick a book that had out of this world or very enjoyable animals in it. And this is where I'm going to go back to the Magical Cat Mysteries. I love Owen and Hercules in this series. They're magical cats. Hercules can walk through walls, whereas Owen can turn invisible, and they're just great sort of like sidekicks for Kathleen, and they're mischievous, and I love their personalities. Like, Hercules reminds me of my cat Tom, and it's just, I love it. Sweet treat. Pick a book that has the sweetest endings. Most of my cozies, like I couldn't just pick one. Most of my cozies end on sort of like a happy note or not a sad one. And that's one of the reasons why I read cozy mysteries, is because I can just read it and I'm not going to necessarily feel like my heart has been punched a million times. If I had to pick a book that had a sweet ending that was sort of just in and of itself, by itself, it would have to be Welcome to Temptation by Jennifer Crusie. I love that book. I have read that book, I don't know, probably 10 times, and I never get tired of it. It ends good, and I really, really, really love that book. So that is the end of this chapter of Courtagonist. I hope you enjoyed sort of this fall-themed book tag. I'm really excited about it. I would love to tag, let's see. Oh goodness, I didn't even think of anyone. If you would like to do this tag, I tag you. Yep, I'm going out that way, the easy way. Do this tag. Tag me so that I can go and watch it, or put it down below in the comments, and I would be happy to watch your video. Please like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. I love expanding my bookish friends groups and just finding other people who have the love of mysteries like I do, and all of the other different kinds of genres. And until next time, guys, happy reading. Bye! God. Whew. That was just so hot.